Excuse me. Hey, good evening, folks. What's going on out there? It's me, Ed McKinley from Massachusetts, and this is Student Live, yeah, studentloanjustice.org live stream Thursday night, September 3rd. Yes, the summer's beginning to wane. And, I don't have a lot to say tonight, but I have one question, one simple question, and that is, what do I need to do? You ever go, this reminds me of buying a car. You ever go into a car dealership and they say, okay, so what do I need to get you into this car today? Well, what do I need to do to get more of you involved in some of our activities? Like, what do I gotta do? Drop a bomb on you? Okay, I'll do it. I'm not kidding. Alright, this is it. You've asked for it. I didn't want to have to go to this point, but I would strongly suggest that if you're not about getting off the bench and getting into the game, I would heed these warnings. These warning sounds. I don't know where they're coming from, but this could be bad. This could be bad. Oh yeah. Yes. Alright, so, don't make me have to, oh no. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that was ugly. I'm sorry I had to do that, but, sometimes extraordinary times call for extraordinary measures. I've said this probably many times when I've come out here to do these live streams, and I can't say it enough. I cannot possibly figure out a way to overstate the simple reality that the day enough people get off the bench and get in the game and start helping to raise our voices is the day you will get back your financial freedom from this incredible predatory and corrupt lending system. There is no one else out. There's no cavalry that's going to come riding over the hill. There's no single politician who's going to jump in, into Washington and start kicking ass and fixing this. The only thing that can actually influence politicians to take the steps necessary to make the corrections that have been very, very, very long overdue is for us to raise our voices loud enough to convince them that we are a large, cohesive group of pissed off voters. It's that simple. The longer you want to stay in the current discomfort that you're in, bearing the load of this debt, it's indefinite. It's not going to go away on its own. It's not going to go away just because you don't like it. It's not going to go away by people going on the boards and saying, oh, Joe Biden is this and Donald Trump is that. Hey, look, let's make the assumption Donald Trump and Joe Biden, neither one of them really give a rat's ass about you and your student loans. Do you know why? They have no reason to. Because you haven't given them one. Because they're not worried about winning or losing an election based upon your discomfort with your student loans. Because they don't hear from you. They don't hear enough from you. Yeah, they know we're here. They're aware of studentloanjustice.org, in fact. Everyone in the legislature is. They're fully aware. I hear people sometimes say, we need to get a hold of our legislators and explain to them what we're going through. Hey, newsflash. They already know what you're going through. They know it as well as you do. They may or may not feel it the way you feel it, but therein lies the problem. If they don't feel as though they have something great to lose, then they have no reason to take the action that you're demanding. And until enough of us get off the bench and get in the game, it ain't going to happen. However, the other side of that coin is equally true. When enough people do get off the bench and get in the game, no other outcome would be possible. 50 million Americans under the most devastating, predatory, and corrupt debt instrument in the history of this country. And you hardly hear a peep about it half the time out there. Because I know, because I was there, that most of us are sitting there thinking, I don't know if I can bear the shame. I don't know if I can bear what people might think of me if I am open about the reality of my student loan debt. Boy, did I screw up. No, you didn't. You didn't. This is, in fact, a system that was designed to profit off of your struggles, off of your, anybody who slips. This is probably the largest. If you may say, hey, I don't like to gamble. Well, you had no idea the day you signed on the dotted line for these loans that you were taking the biggest gamble of your life. Because nobody here would have possibly believed that here in the United States of America, we could have a lending system so devoid of empathy, sympathy, or protections for the borrowers. Nobody would believe that could exist. And there's still a lot of people who don't, because we're not telling enough people. Not enough people are hearing our voice. I have to be brief tonight, so, usually I say that and then I go on for hours and hours. But I have another commitment that I have to get to. So, once again, I'm going to ask people, this petition that we've been putting out, it's kind of stalled, and we can't have it. We can't have that. And the only way to get it jump-started is to get more people on board, sharing the link to this petition everywhere you can. Don't be overly discerning. It's almost impossible to post this link on a Facebook page or other social media, vehicle without people who are in the boat that you're in seeing it. That's how many people are affected. So we need to get it back out there. We don't have the money and the resources that the financiers and the people that we're entangled here with do to protect themselves. But we got numbers, baby. And we got to get those numbers here. So you're going to have to get outside. You're just trading one endless, hopeless discomfort zone for another that has a conclusion to it. If you're afraid of the discomfort it might cause you to be open publicly about your student loan difficulties, consider the degree of discomfort you're already experiencing and how long that could last. So, people have to get outside of their comfort zones. There's too many borrowers out there suffering who may not even understand to this point exactly what happened to them. And we owe it to them. Those of you who are here now do understand. And we do have an obligation to share with others what's going on and what we're doing about it. And the reality that when enough people begin to speak up with one united voice, no other outcome is possible but to put to rest the beast of predatory student lending. So that's my message for tonight. It's the same message I probably put out here every night that I come out, because the answers hasn't changed, and neither have the questions. We simply need more people helping us out, and if I have to come out here every night of the week for however long it takes to continue my plea, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm not giving up. I don't think Allen College is giving up, and I hope that those of you who have already begun to chip in, and there's a bunch. There's some people who have done some great work out there. And there are some people who have stuck their necks out there. And if you're not one of them and you're here thinking this is a spectator sport, take a good look in the mirror, folks. Because I don't enjoy the idea of somebody else fighting my fights for me. I may need some help. That's fine. But I have no intention. This is a fight that I believe in. This is a fight that is just. This is a fight that is right. This is a fight that must be fought. There is no other way I can. I've been looking at this and working on this for nearly 15 years. If anybody happens to walk in the door and suddenly says something to the effect of, well, did you plug it in? Okay, great. You know, I'd love it if somebody came along with some obvious, ridiculously simple solution, but that's not going to happen. This is only going to get done when enough of us are willing to get our hands dirty, get off the bench, and start making noise. Please share the link to the petition if you are able to. And that's the student loan dog, by the way, behind me, Gus. If he tries to sneak up on me and jack me for my wallet, please let me know. Folks, we need your help. We need you to get involved. If you haven't done anything yet and you're listening to this live stream or the consequent recording, I've posted once again a link to the petition. It should be above this or somewhere on the Facebook page. It's all over the Facebook page. Take 5 minutes before you go nighty-night and share it around. Share it around 5, 10, 20 various Facebook pages, Twitter, Instagram, wherever. I'm not a student loan expert. But that's what we have right now. That's the tool, the best tool we have right now that is in a very timely manner while this presidential election is in play to get our message out to the two individuals who are in the best position right now to most quickly end this nightmare. Don't sit around being naysayers. Believe me, politics is politics. And everything looks really far away and impossible and like you'd never get there until suddenly there it is. I don't know how else to put it to you. When enough people raise their voices in unity, enough voters, things will change. That's the bottom line. So whether you like Trump, whether you like Biden, whether you like potato chips, I don't care. It makes no difference to me. I want to get out of this hellhole. And I hope that you want it as badly as I do. And if you do, we've created the structure, we've created a vehicle here for people who are really serious about doing this to collaborate in any number of ways on a national level, state level, local level, whatever you're comfortable with. So that's it for me tonight. You know, this is probably the shortest live stream that I've done, but I can't say that it's not to the point, and I hope that people will take it to heart. We were not activists. Alan Collins was not an activist when he started this. Neither was I. We don't have any special knowledge or skills other than what we've learned through our experience, sometimes through trial and error and sometimes the hard way. So if you're looking for someone else to come riding over the hill on a white horse and end your misery, you are going to be sitting there brutally disappointed for a very long time. I love it when you hear people say, this is a horrible problem, someone should do something about it. Well, I'm someone, and so are you. And this is Student Loan Justice, Thursday, September 3rd, live stream. Hope to see you guys out there again soon. Thank you.